How to attract a woman without saying anything. All right, guys. So, in this video, we are going to talk about exactly how you can embody the best energy to attract the woman of your dreams and also really embody this intuitive intention that women find irresistible and they really like. Trust me when I say this, these are going to be some great tips. So, make sure you stick around to the very end because I have something special for you as well. So, first, let's talk about number one. Number one is you have to stop telling her what she wants to hear to be liked, and instead you tell her your truth and be respected. Here's where so many men sometimes go wrong. They get into this approval seeking type of behavior where they're just wanting to get validated with a woman and they're going into the mindset of, I need to get her to like me instead of I need her to see who I am. So then we can both align into this partnership, into this dating, into this good time, whatever it is. People, not only women, but people want and desire someone not only who respects themselves, but also offers up to be respected, right? So this is where the integrity part comes in. And this is how you get better with women is embracing the integrity from within without being arrogant, without being malicious, without being manipulative. It comes from truth. And that's where a lot of men try to maneuver because they're acting a certain way or putting on a facade, and that's where you can probably get some results with women, but you won't be able to get them sustainable or maybe even long term. And so, guys, if this is your first time visiting me, I welcome you to subscribe. My name is Apollonia Ponti. I'm a dating, relationship, and life coach for you men to not only master your attraction skills and attract high quality women, but to also live a high quality life. Now, let's talk about number two. You are driven by how you want to feel with her, not just by how she looks. This is huge. Many times we can get caught up in this energy of how this woman looks and portrays herself, where we go into this fantasy idea of how it would be if we could marry her, how it would be if I could go to dinner with her, my boys would think of me like this, and this is the hottest woman that I've ever been with, right? So we get so down this one tunnel side. And what happens when we get down this one tunnel, we only go based off of looks. And so we start to not notice the red flags. We start to not let her treat us the right way. We start to question ourselves. And then all of a sudden, when we get deeper down that tunnel, we're like, how in the world did I just get here? But yet, one man with integrity and the man that she really craves and what this video is all about is a man that focuses on how he wants to feel with a woman. Does she nurture him maybe by the little things that she might do, right? Do you nurture each other? Does she initiate from time to time with you? Is it fun being around her, or is it also chaos all the time, right? Does it feel secure to be around her? Does she communicate well with you? How does she show up as a woman, and how do you show up as a man? And that's how you have to match your energies, vice versa. If you're showing up with dignity and integrity and being secure with your approach, then you should choose a woman that is too. So many of us are also attracted to the potential of someone because we get so caught up in this abstract idea of how beautiful this woman is, which then gets us into this validation seeking mode of I'm not good enough because I never get a woman this pretty, which should just show you that you can get a woman that's beautiful because of this, because you've got one before, right? So here's where we contradict ourselves. We contradict ourselves because we go about, I want a relationship with a beautiful woman and I want a relationship with a woman, but we're going off based off of initial attraction. We're not building on, I need to see who this woman is and what she represents to see how she makes me feel. Number three is your goal is not to be validated through sex, plain and simple, okay? I'm ready to unwire this for you guys. Your goal is not to be validated through sex. There are so many men out there that are getting validated because women are being able to sleep with you or you sleep with tons of women. To be honest with you, when a man flaunted that in front of me, it was so unattractive to me. Typically, when you're dating high value women, they're very intentional, they're very secure, they know what they want. And some of these gimmicks and tactics and these things that you put up a wall and you put up this facade to be macho and what's the word I can look for is just like you're representing like this this notion that so many women want you is actually can be not attractive and not work in your advantage. So your goal is not to be validated through sex. Your goal is to choose a woman to live a higher purpose with. So here's the thing. It is okay if you want to have fun. It is okay if you want to be with women and sleep around with women here and there because you're trying to get to your feet wet and you just want to really have fun. But there comes a time in a man's life where that changes and he wants to choose a woman to live a higher purpose with in life. So what's really important if this is you is that you don't seek validation from those external sources and just look at them as like you're just having fun and you know your placement and purpose. You're not getting a confidence boost just from that. Typically, when you know that you are, it's because you're only going after that when you're going on dates and you're leading with this as well. It's about being intentional and living a higher purpose with a woman. That intention right there will come off in your energy. And these are not things that you have to say to a woman. A woman will particularly feel this on your dates, which I have plenty of videos about. Then number 4, when you get rejected, you do nothing because now it means nothing. This is in life, work, and relationships. Yeah. In the beginning stages, you're going to feel it. You're going to be overwhelmed. Maybe you're going to be questioning everything, but you don't let it last long because you know that you are the only person that is in control of your life, your relationships, and your work, and your relationship basically with yourself, which is very important. And so rejection, to you is what they say out there is redirection, right? So rejection actually pulls down that armor to see if we're really confident and see if we have that dignity, to see if we have that worth, okay? So when we have that dignity and the worth, when that armor gets shut down through rejection, it can hurt a little bit. Confidence can be bruised, but the self-worth comes in and we're like, nope, we're going to pick it up. This means nothing. I need to move forward. What do I learn from these behaviors, right? What did I do to deserve this? If you're going on a date with a woman and she's like, listen, like, I'm just not in the same realm with you. I'm not looking for a relationship. I know you are, so I think you're an incredible man. And instead, you're not looking at this as, oh, what did I do to not get this girl in a relationship? Dude, she was honest with you. She's just not wanting a relationship right now. Take it in, but this is where you're going to really check in and say, is this something that I'm hearing often with women, or is it just something I'm hearing every once in a while? So many men think that when a woman rejects them because she's not ready for something, it has something to do with them, when most of the time, 90% of the time, it has everything to do with her. And this is where we go down that downward spiral. So that's why number 4 is so important. Let's go into number 5. Number 5 is you don't get easily embarrassed with yourself. Instead, you own it. So a client just popped in my mind. Client, he's autistic, and he, I think, has the driest, funniest sense of humor. Not everybody is going to get along with that sense of humor, but he owns it, right? So the way he uses tonality is so monotone sometimes when he tells a joke that the joke is actually funny, even when he doesn't mean it, right? So, and I asked him, do you notice that a lot of women laugh with you when you say things on your dates and you're like, what does that mean? Why is she laughing? I said, own it, because you might not get the joke, but she does. And you can use this. You have to understand that whatever your personality traits are, even if you crack a bad dad joke and you feel embarrassed, as long as you own it afterwards and maybe call yourself out, make fun of yourself, and you don't get embarrassed easily, this shows a woman so much leadership that she gets attracted to who you represent within yourself. Women get attracted by how a man represents himself, how a man acts within himself, and how a man doesn't really look at his rejection as something a tie to him. He doesn't look like life rejected him. He doesn't look at coworkers like they reject him. He doesn't look at relationships like they reject him. He just embodies it to get better. And he's really present with who he is and very intuitive. So guys, when we are dating women and we want to attract them and we want to attract them with not having to say a word like this video is talking about, it all comes down to how you represent yourself, guys. And so it's important that not only that you blossom in your life and you also have support, but you also challenge yourself every day. So I want to help you do that. So I want you to become a VIP member with me and a bunch of men all over the world. It's called my Men's Mastery VIP community. This is a community that I've built at a very low price for every man. You get weekly coaching calls with me, 5 exclusive programs for free, discounts on private coaching if you ever need it, and so much more, and an active, very active private Facebook community. Click the link below to become a VIP member as well. Guys, this is no joke. This is a community of like-minded men that have embodied all of this stuff that I'm talking about or learning to and getting real results not only with women but all around in their life. So really invest in yourself. It's at a low price. Click the link below to find out more. I really hope to see you in there. Comment below if you signed up because I want to personally thank you and say hello and see your name so I can remember you on the calls. As always, I'll see you again in the next video, and remember, you are always loved. Bye for now.